Take a deep breath. If you can, place one hand over your heart. Then quietly say these words with me. I am safe and at peace. Again, I am safe and at peace. These are not just comforting words. They are a reminder to your mind, your body, and your spirit that in this moment you do not have to carry every burden all at once. You do not have to solve every problem today. You do not have to predict every uncertainty that tomorrow may bring. You are here. You are breathing. And in this moment, you are safe. Our minds have an incredible ability to imagine possibilities. That is one of our greatest strengths. It allows us to dream, create, and prepare. But sometimes that same imagination turns against us. We begin imagining the worst-case scenarios. We replay old mistakes. We worry about conversations that haven't happened yet. We fear events that may never occur. Little by little, we leave the present moment and begin living inside our fears instead of inside our lives. This affirmation gently calls us back. I am safe and at peace. Notice that it speaks in the present tense. Not, I will be safe someday. Not, I'll find peace when all my problems disappear. It says, I am. Because peace is not always something waiting at the end of a perfect life. Often, peace begins the moment we stop fighting the present moment. Think about the ocean. On the surface, there may be crashing waves, strong winds, and storms, but deep beneath the surface, the water remains remarkably calm. Life can feel like those waves. Unexpected bills, health concerns, work pressures, family misunderstandings, disappointments, losses, changes we never asked for. The surface of life can become very turbulent, but within each of us is a deeper place, a quiet place that no storm can completely destroy. This affirmation invites you to return to that place. I am safe and at peace. Being safe doesn't mean life is free from challenges. It means you trust your ability to face them. Being at peace doesn't mean every question has been answered. It means you no longer allow uncertainty to steal today's joy. Many people spend years waiting for everything to be perfect before allowing themselves to relax. I'll relax after this project. I'll be happy after I earn more money. I'll feel secure after I solve every problem. But life has a way of replacing one challenge with another. If peace always depends on external circumstances, it will always remain just out of reach. Real peace grows from within. It grows each time you remind yourself that you have survived difficult days before. Think about all the moments you once believed would break you. The setbacks, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the sleepless nights. Yet somehow, here you are. Stronger, wiser, more compassionate. Not because life became easy, but because you became resilient. That resilience lives inside you today. And because of that, you can honestly say, I am safe and at peace. Sometimes safety also means giving yourself permission to rest. We often confuse rest with laziness. But rest is not quitting. Rest is preparation. Even the strongest athletes recover between competitions. Even nature rests through changing seasons. Even the heart has moments of relaxation between beats. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to simply exist without constantly proving your worth. Your value does not depend on how busy you are. It does not depend on how many people approve of you. It does not depend on achieving perfection. You are already enough. And when you remember that, peace begins to return. Perhaps today you are carrying worries that no one else knows about. Maybe you smile while silently carrying anxiety. Maybe you're uncertain about the future. Maybe you're grieving something you've never spoken aloud. Maybe you're simply tired. If that's you, hear these words gently. You do not have to carry everything alone. You do not have to solve everything this minute. Take one step, one breath, one decision at a time. Peace is built that way. Not through giant leaps, but through small moments of trust. Imagine yourself sitting beneath a large tree on a quiet afternoon. The wind moves gently through the leaves. Birds sing somewhere nearby. The sunlight filters through the branches. Nothing is demanding your attention. Nothing needs fixing. You simply breathe. Notice how your shoulders relax. Notice how your breathing slows. Notice how your heartbeat becomes calmer. That peaceful place already exists inside your mind. You can visit it whenever you choose. You simply have to remember, I am safe and at peace. The world may sometimes encourage urgency. Everything feels immediate. Notifications, deadlines, breaking news, constant comparisons. But your soul was never designed to live in nonstop emergency mode. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is slow down. Look around. Notice the ordinary blessings, the air entering your lungs, the roof above your head, the people who care about you, the lessons you've learned, the opportunities that still await you. Gratitude gently opens the door to peace, and peace makes room for hope. Remember this as well. You cannot control every event, but you can choose your response. You can choose kindness instead of bitterness, patience instead of panic, faith instead of fear, hope instead of despair. Those choices become habits. Those habits shape your character, and your character becomes your greatest source of inner peace. So today, let this affirmation become more than something you hear. Let it become something you believe, something you carry into every conversation, every challenge, every quiet morning, every uncertain evening. Whenever fear begins whispering that you are not enough, answer it with calm confidence. I am safe and at peace. Whenever anxiety tries to rush you into imagining tomorrow, come back to today. I am safe and at peace. Whenever old memories tell you that life will never get better, remember how far you've already come. I am safe and at peace. And before we finish, let's say this affirmation together a few more times. Slowly, with intention, with belief. I am safe and at peace. I release fear that no longer serves me. I welcome calm into my heart. I trust myself to face whatever comes. I choose hope over worry. I choose presence over panic. I choose gratitude over fear. I know that every breath brings fresh strength. I know that peace begins within me. I know that I am stronger than I realize. And no matter what today brings, no matter what tomorrow holds, I can return to this truth again and again. I am safe and at peace. And because I am safe, I can breathe because I am at peace. I can smile because I am safe and at peace. I can fully live this beautiful day.